Hi, my name is Ian Benz. I'm an elementary science educator at UNC Charlotte, and today I want to talk about two things that are really important to me when it comes to science and religion. The first is how I got involved in all this while a faculty member at Louisiana State University. I testified a few times about trying to protect the integrity of science and science education against people who would be more considered fundamentalists in their perspectives on religion. The conversations always amazed me with the judgment that we were given, thinking that all of us were atheists and non-believers. And I think one of the more surprising conversations was when I corrected someone and explained to them that, no, actually, I'm not an atheist, I am an Episcopalian. And this actually made that individual even more angry, thinking that I was almost betraying religion because of my efforts to protect the teaching of evolution and those types of issues. So that was kind of how I got started. And now one thing that I'm really excited about that I'm working on is a Bible study that I decided to start this past July. And I decided I wanted to do this one for my own spiritual growth, but also two, with my desires and goals when it comes to science and religion to better understand the Bible itself. I had never read through it. And so I decided I wanted to read the whole thing and blog about it and do daily reflections and then share those reflections and be as honest as possible throughout the process. It's been a very challenging process, but exciting. I've learned quite a bit about myself and about the Bible, and just many questions have come up, and I look forward to where this will take me. And the Bible study, what's really exciting for me is approaching it as someone who is more analytical of my thinking as a science educator, that I find myself questioning a lot. I was initially very worried about that and how that would be perceived, but thankfully the person who's been helping me through this, Father Kevin Brown, who's now Bishop Kevin Brown, he suggested that I be very honest, and if I've got questions or I'm critical of what it is I'm reading, to put that down, that should be part of my process that I go through. So there are many times I read something that I completely disagree with, and I will write that down and say, I don't like that, and here's why. And I think, too, throughout this process, it may not, as of right now, it impacted my teaching as much, but it's definitely impacted my view of things in a way that I didn't expect. One example was experiencing the total solar eclipse. It was cloudy where we were that day, but I was able to take some pictures, and it was my first time experience a solar eclipse. But some of the pictures I took while, and this was about a month after doing the Bible study, or starting the Bible study, some of those pictures were just fascinating. And to me, I understood scientifically why things were happening, but I felt like I had a different level of respect that I didn't anticipate. And another thing that's kind of arisen from this is I've noticed more of a desire to protect, or at least defend, my faith and Christianity in general and religion in general, of just making people realize when I see things on social media saying that all Christians or all people of faith are very closed-minded and unwilling to accept people for who they are, that I correct that very quickly and remind them that, no, we're not all that way. So it's been a wonderful experience. A lot of things are happening that I never anticipated.